Welcome to our biology session. Now we are complete the first describe about the hormone. We described in the last session the hormone and the structure of hormones. We said that the hormone is a chemical substance that's secreted directly in the blood. And we also mentioned the types of the exocrine and endocrine glands. There are many types of endocrine glands that are responsible for the secretion of hormones, like the number one, pancreas, thyroid gland, adrenal gland. This is glands that secrete hormones directly in blood. Now we will complete the thyroid gland. Thyroid gland found in the trachea, and this is responsible for the food assimilation, metabolism, and the catabolism, anabolism for the human body. What is the diseases of the thyroid gland? Now we will describe or show the diseases that affect the thyroid gland. Number one, simple goiter. Simple goiter arises from the hyposecretion of thyroxine hormone. Thyroid gland secreted a type of hormone named by thyroxine. Thyroxine is a hormone which affects the food assimilation or a food metabolism. If the secretion of hormone decrease, means hyposecretion. Hyposecretion means decrease in the secretion of secretion of hormone, thyroxine hormone. Lead to what? Lead to simple goiter. Simple goiter, a disease that arises from hyposecretion. What is the second disease? The second disease, exophthalmic goiter. Exophthalmic goiter is due to the hypersecretion of thyroxine. The two diseases opposite to each other, simple goiter, and exophthalmic goiter. What is the hypothyroidism? Hypothyroidism, hyposecretion of thyroid gland. What is the simple goiter? This is due to deficiency of iodine in food and water and air. What is the iodine? Iodine is an element that found in your food, found in the table salt, which adds the table salt in any type of food. Also, iodine found in the air. You can take the iodine from the air in the coastal area. Also, in water, there is the water contain some minerals like the iodine. If there is a deficiency in iodine, lead to the hypothyroidism or hyposecretion of thyroxine. Simple goiter. What is the treatment? How can you treat this hyposecretion? By adding iodine in your food. If you add the iodine in your food, this leads to increase the secretion of thyroxine. Complications that result from acute hyposecretion of thyroxine. What is the complication? If the hyposecretion increase than the normal limit, lead to cretinism. What is the cretinism? Cretinism, acute hyposecretion of thyroxine hormone during childhood. Now we will describe what happens for the secretion of thyroxine or the hyposecretion of thyroxine during childhood, during children, and also about the hyposecretion during adult. What happens? First, if you hyposecretion during the childhood lead to cretinism. What is the symptom of cretinism? The symptom, acute hyposecretion of the thyroxine hormone, affects each other as following. Number one, lead to physical growth. The body is short, head is large, and neck is short. البادي بتاعنا بيبقى short والhead الراس بتبقى large والneck is short. This is described for cretinism. Mental growth. It may cause a permanent mental retardation. What is the mental retardation? Means cannot think well. What is the sexual maturity? It also may cause delay in the sexual maturity, make the maturity not in the age that you know. طب what happens if the hyposecretion occur for the thyroxine during adult? Lead to myxedema. Myxedema is a type of hyposecretion of thyroxine in adult. Lead to skin dryness, okay, and loss of hair. Number 2, weight gain and obesity means increase. The weight of the body will increase than the normal due to the hyposecretion of thyroxine. Number 3, decreasing the main metabolic rate that cause cold intolerance. Main metabolic rate means the food assimilation or food metabolism become the rate of it slowly or very small. Occur also obesity means the food cannot be assimilation or the food cannot be digested, lead to hyposecretion during adult. The second, decreasing the heartbeats. What is the decreasing of heartbeats? Decreasing of heartbeats means low blood pressure. Low blood pressure means the heart cannot pump the blood well to reach to all cells. Also lead to difficulty in breathing, okay? And this lead to fatigue أو fatigability يعني أو means cannot undergo the nerve fatigue. Treatment. What is the treatment? By using thyroid gland hormone or its extract under the supervision and regular consultation of a specialist. Means to treat this hyposecretion, you can treatment by injection the person with hypo or by thyroxine hormone. What is the hyperthyroidism? Hyperthyroidism means hypersecretion of thyroxine. The hypersecretion of thyroxine hormone lead to ectophthalmic goiter. This hypersecretion, what is the symptoms? Symptoms like enlargement of thyroid gland means the area of the neck become enlarged due to enlargement of this thyroid gland, and this is led to exophthalmic goiter. Exophthalmic goiter means the eyes become out of your body and there is a swelling of your eyes. Okay, number 1, chirurgical removal of a part by using a doctor, using other special medication or another medicine. What is the parathyroid gland? Parathyroid gland found at the back of thyroid gland. Okay, it consists of 4 small separated lobes where each 2 of them are located on each side of thyroid gland. What is the function of parathyroid gland? It secretes parathyroid hormone. Parathyroid hormones. What is the function of parathyroid hormone? Parathyroid hormone or parathyroid hormone? The 2 names right. Number 1, it plays an important role with calcitonin hormone. Means it affects on the calcium percentage. The parathyroid hormone affect on the percentage of calcium in your body. If there is a shortage of the calcium, the parathyroid hormone make the calcium come from your bone and enter inside the bloodstream to allow the parathyroid hormone to work. Okay? If the ratio of the calcium enlargement, also it store the calcium inside the bone of the body. Hypersecretion of parathyroid hormone or hyperparathyroidism, this is another name for hypersecretion. Hypersecretion of hyper or parathyroid hormone lead to increasing calcium percentage in blood. The bones become fragile and liable. Fragile and liable means the bones become easily to break, okay, or easily break easily. What is the pancreas? Pancreas is the organ that very important in your body. Pancreas found in the right side of your body. Also, it is a mixed gland. Mixed gland means it is an exocrine and endocrine gland. Exocrine secrete pancreatic juice, which known by the presence of sodium bicarbonate, which neutralize the acidity. Okay. Also, secretion of lipase enzyme, which make the fats or help in the digestion of fatty fats, emulsified fats into fatty acids and glycerol. Number 3, also secrete the trypsinogen, which form or help in protein digestion and change them into amino acids. Also, the pancreas secrete the last one, pancreatic amylase, which help in the food or carbohydrate assimilations and change the carbohydrates into monosaccharides. Okay, this is the function of pancreas in exocrine gland. What is the function of pancreas in endocrine glands? In endocrine gland, the pancreas is a gland which secretes 2 types of hormones. Insulin hormone, which play an important role in regulating the blood sugar, and number 2, glucagon hormone, which also secreted during the shortage of sugar. Okay, now, what is the mixed or what is the pancreas? Mixed gland gathered between the exocrine and the endocrine. Okay, give reason. It pours its pancreatic juice. Number 2, secretes the hormone directly in blood from specialized cells or glandular cell, named by these cells, named by islets of Langerhans. What is the type of cell or in islets of Langerhans? Okay, there is 2 types of cell. Alpha cells, okay, with the small cells in number and secrete glucagon hormone. Glucagon hormone, it is a hormone, act opposite to insulin. Insulin regulates the level of sugar in blood. If the sugar increase in the bloodstream, the insulin regulates the sugar. Okay, but when the sugar during fasting, the sugar level decrease in your blood, what is the hormone secreted? Okay, the hormone secreted, glucagon hormone. What happens to this hormone? Glucagon hormone increase the level of sugar in blood. The function of insulin and the glucagon opposite to each other, but they play an important role in regulate. You know also that the glucagon is stored in 2 sides of your body, liver and muscles. Okay, inside your body, liver and muscles, the glucagon is stored. What is the beta cells? Beta cells are cells found majority of islets of Langerhans and secrete insulin hormone. Okay, we said that there are 2 types of cell, alpha cell and beta cell. Alpha cell secrete the glucagon hormone, while beta cell secrete the insulin hormone. What is the function of these cells? It decreases the glucose level in blood, also stimulating that and the transport all of monosaccharides, controlling the relation between glucagon that is stored in liver. Okay, what is this function? We stop at this glucagon hormone to describe what happens if the level of sugar decrease. If the level of sugar decrease in your body stream or blood stream, what happens? The glucagon hormone indicates or initiates the liver to get out of glucagon to change it from large molecule, polymer glucagon, change it into smaller molecules, monomers named by monosaccharide, the glucose. This function, if the glucagon come out from the liver and muscle and then it change into monosaccharides, glucose, raise the level of the glucose in your body. Okay. What is the hyposecretion of insulin? If the insulin, there is a disturbance in the metabolism or there is a disturbance of the insulin, lead to increase the glucose of the body, and also the lead to lipids, taking the lipids from the body means or cause diabetes mellitus. What is the diabetes mellitus? Diabetes mellitus is a disease that in which the person suffers from increased the blood sugar, and this led to the decrease of insulin hormone. This decrease of insulin hormone may be genetic disease or may be from the damage in the pancreatic cell, led to, or damage in beta pancreatic cell, led to never secretion of insulin. What is the symptoms of diabetes mellitus? The person which suffer from diabetes mellitus disease lead to increase the glucose level in blood above the normal level. The normal level, to know the normal level of glucose in your blood, ranges from 70 to 120. The percentage of your glucose sugar in your blood from 70 to 120. It is the normal level. If the level of sugar increased than 120, lead to the disturbance of glucose. Number 2, continuous thirst sensation. The person who suffer from diabetes mellitus also suffer from thirst sensation. Diabetic patient, this is the person suffer from increase the level of sugar. Okay, this figure show what is the liver. The liver stored inside it glucagon. When the pancreas secrete here, when the pancreas secretes the glucagon hormone, the liver secretion of glucagon and they change it into glucose to increase the level of glucose in blood. But when the sugar level increase in your body, the pancreas secrete insulin, which make the liver to reduce the level of glucose in your body. What is the sixth gland? Sixth glands, gonads. Gonads means the sixth glands. Sixth glands found testes in male and ovary in female. What is the function? The function for the testes in male, formation of sperms and female gametes for formation the ova. This is the function of the testis, formation of sperms, while the function of the ovary, formation of ova. Also the secretion of some sex hormones that's responsible for the growth of genital organs, like in the testis, secretion of testosterone hormone, while ovary secrete another 2 hormones, progesterone and estrogen hormones. Okay, now we will describe the male sex hormones. Male sex hormones are called androgens. This is 2 hormones. Hormones named by testosterone hormone, which regulate the production of sperm and also formation of sperm. Number 2, androsterone hormone. Androsterone hormone, this hormone regulate the function of testosterone hormone. Okay, what is the site of secretion? The 2 hormones, testosterone and androsterone hormones, and this is the steroids. Steroids means enter the structure of them lipids. Okay, what is the function of or the site of secretion? The secretion from the interstitial cells of testis. Interstitial cells means the building cell of testis. What is the function of 2 hormones? Number 1, growth of prostate glands. There are 3 glands found in the male: prostate gland, seminal vesicle gland, V3 glands. This is the 3 glands. Okay, the function of male sex hormone help the growth of prostate gland and also appearance of the secondary male features. What is the secondary male features or character? The secondary male character or secondary male features like growth of the hair in different part of the body, growth in the genital organs for the male, also the beginning of secretion of sperms. What is the hormones? Hormones from the ovary, there are 2 types, estrogen and progesterone. Site of secretion of estrogen secreted from the Graafian follicle. What is the relaxin hormone? Relaxin hormone secreted in the female. Okay, the ovary during the pregnancy or secrete another hormone named by relaxin. This hormone makes the uterus or the muscles of the uterus become contract and relaxation to make the baby deliver or go out from the uterus. What is the site of secretion? Secreted from corpus luteum. Corpus luteum, this is found in the ovary, the figure of the ovary, placenta, and endometrium. Endometrium, it is the wall which lining the uterus. Endometrium is the wall which lining the uterus. What is the function of relaxin hormone? Its secretion increased at the end of pregnancy, okay, to allow or facilitate the delivery process. If the woman cannot secrete this relaxin in a suitable ratio, what happens? The doctor injected the woman, the pregnant woman, during delivery with an injection to supply the body with relaxin, allow the contraction and the relaxation of uterus to make the baby go out from the uterus. Gastrointestinal hormone. What is the gastrointestinal hormone? Gastrointestinal hormone, this is secreted from the small intestine. The membrane which lining the small intestine secrete from it the gastrointestinal hormone which regulate the digestion, okay, and absorption of the food and allow the food to supply from the small intestine through the villi to reach to the blood and transport again to the heart. Okay, this is the gastrointestinal mucous membrane lining the alimentary canal, contains a group of glands that digestive juice secretes a group of hormones. In the last of the session, we talked about all the hormones that related to the adenohypophysis pituitary gland. This hormone, we said about the gastrointestinal hormone, we said about the hormones that secreted from the testes and ovary, also the hormones that found in your body coming from the stomach and the small intestine. I hope you enjoy our time today and see you again. Goodbye.